Starting to get a fall chill, and maybe for some of you tonight might be the first time you run the heater a little bit. Mostly in the 50s right now. Baton Rouge to Hammond 57, Macomb at 54. A big change from 24 hours ago. We're down roughly 10 to as much as 16 degrees. Baton Rouge 16 degrees cooler than we were at this time last night. Now the big question mark going forward through the overnight into tomorrow morning, what's going to happen with this cloud cover? You can see this deck of clouds that's rotating around low pressure center spinning up to our north. If the clouds hang tough, that'll kind of keep temperatures somewhat steady. They won't drop all that much, but if they break up, which we think they should break up a bit, temperatures will drop, and lows probably range anywhere from the upper 40s to low 50s. Now models not doing a great job with the cloud cover, and this is the type of feature they often struggle with. So you can see the graph has some of it, but that cloud deck is a good bit farther south right now than what it shows. It does hang on to some of that cloud deck here into the overnight, and then shows it beginning to break up by or before daybreak. So we'll see. Ultimately, it's not a huge deal. It's just going to impact how chilly we get tomorrow morning. I had the low in the upper 40s. I'm starting to get a little skeptical that Baton Rouge is going to get that cool. Probably a little more likely north of the interstates. We're into the low 60s at noon. That cloud deck should be gone by lunchtime tomorrow, and we'll keep it cool tomorrow. Highs in the mid 60s. Not as windy for Thursday. Winds out the north-northwest at about 5 to 10. Looking really nice headed into Halloween. Chilly in the morning, really nice during the afternoon, and as trick-or-treating gets underway, many areas at 5, 6 o'clock hour, we're in the mid to upper 60s, but the sun will go down, and then the temperature starts to drop more quickly. Kids probably going to want some kind of long sleeves as the evening wears on as we start to make our way down through the 50s. Here's that low pressure center I was telling you about. A little harder to see the clouds on this view, but that cloud deck is wrapping around the backside. The rain is out of here, and we're done with rain for the next several days, the way that things look right now. All right, let's update you on Melissa. You heard about this one earlier on the newscast. It's been making its way through the Bahamas today. Starting to, the center at least, starting to pull away from the Bahamas and Turks and Caicos Islands tonight. As of 10 p.m. it actually has strengthened a little bit once again. Category 2, 100-mile-per-hour winds moving more quickly off to the north-northeast, and it's going to pass not too far to the west and northwest of Bermuda. Likely is a Category 2, so Bermuda gets some pretty decent impacts. Now just kind of, Melissa's going to be a storm for the history books, no doubt about it. It's tied for the strongest landfall winds on record with Dorian in 2019 and way back in 1935, Labor Day hurricane that hit South Florida. It's also tied for the lowest landfall pressure on record, the Labor Day hurricane. Now keep in mind there will be a reanalysis of all the data after the season. There are some decent signs winds may have been even stronger, so it may be climbing up the record books in the months ahead. We'll see. And obviously the strongest hurricane landfall on record for Jamaica. Now don't forget, you know, we've talked a lot about Jamaica and Cuba. Haiti is where the greatest number of fatalities seems to have been so far. An area is very prone to flooding, so they took a big hit as well. All right, nice weather tomorrow and Friday into the weekend. I think much of your weekend okay. We're keeping an eye on a rain chance that may come back late Saturday, early Sunday. Right now, I'm keeping that a small chance. We'll keep you updated. And then it's more nice weather into the first part of next week. All right, don't go anywhere. We'll be right back with more 9 News at 10.